I assume you are in charge of communications?
And another interruption. Can't you see I'm trying to think? But too late for that now. My concentration is shot now anyway. Yes, I am responsible for communications, though the condition of this equipment is wretched. It would be easier to stay in contact with 2 tin cans and a piece of string. I can't keep track of how often we have power outages or equipment failures these days. But I have really given you enough of my time now. I do have to work out a solution to this issue. If you feel the need to talk to someone, go and try Vito. Innkeepers are known for their chatter.
We must all choose sides in the battles to come. Make sure you choose the side that counts. Join the clerics today. This is Herbert coming to you.
Много всего. Так, а как вы сейчас здесь оказался-то? Ровно все.
What are you doing now?
Got it.
Пока ты спал, тебя обобрали.
Should heal those wounds. Are you looking for something?
The impressive defensive towers were completed in the early phases of the castle's construction, and were to play a vital part in preventing the castle from being taken. The arrival of gunpowder, however, heralded an end to the age of castles, and what was a stronghold against an attack instead evolved into a stately home, luxurious and welcoming to its residents.
Бла-бла-бла. Так. На них вон что-то есть. Опа. Чё за амулет? Блин. Неплохо. Так, я полагаю его таскать, а когда взламывать надо будет, наверное, это. Что-то делать. Это ж, в принципе, очень-очень неплохо так.
Welcome to our audio tour. You will find audio devices located throughout this museum that will provide you with the history of this magnificent historic building. Visitors are asked to leave these audio devices where they are found so that other visitors may enjoy them. We in the museum team thank you and hope you enjoy your visit today.
Hold an Ignadon. He promises you food, training, protection, and a future. Join us and find yourself. This is me, Herbert, broadcasting from the orbit to bring a warning to all 3 people out there. Stay safe in the wilderness.
О, как я
Too
сразу.
easy.
Выризи. Так. Надо сюда сгонять. Деньги валяются. Внимание, воры. Воры воруют
I
таблички.
saw you.
You saw me what?
I saw how you came through into the dome. Who are you? Why were you allowed in?
Не стоит, наверное, всем рассказывать вот эту, конечно, информацию, но, блять, не грубить тоже, как бы, не знаю. Ну ладно.
That's none of your business.
Then it sounds like you got in here illegally. As much as the clerics claim to control the gates, they really don't seem to be able to stop people getting in. And by that, I don't just mean you. Can you believe it? There are fucking Albs in the city.
What do you have against the Separatists?
They are coming here, to our city. The only city with a real chance of peace among the factions. If it was up to me, then we would make sure these Albs went somewhere else. They might say we have the same goal, the same enemy, but I don't believe a word of what they say. Who says they aren't spies sent here to deactivate the dome? They can't be trusted.
Возможно, возможно.
You want to have all the Separatists thrown out of the city?
Yeah, and you know what? I have already started to make it happen. I'll recruit anyone who'll help get this done. We have an eyewitness who claims to have seen the Separatists exchanging information with the Albs. Traitorous bastards.
What information do you think they've shared?
The Berserker Jorg saw Fenk meet with an Alb in front of the city. Why would they meet if it wasn't to exchange information about the dome? Sadly, Jorg is the only one who's seen Fenk. And now he started saying he isn't sure he really saw Fenk meet an Alb from Zakor. So I have to jog Jorg's memory, or make sure he stops denying what he said. There has to be a way to do that.
Who are you?
Caleb. I lead the Berserkers who've chosen to settle here in Abessa.
Does that mean you're exiles?
Well, none of us are allowed to return to Edan now. Or we just end up being sent to the valley. As to why they came here, well, the first settlers were sent to Abessa to plant a world heart to expand the forest of Edan out here. But they were cut off from Edan by the Albs, left on their own to survive. And after a while, they decided to keep it that way. The warlords in Goliath weren't happy. But they're stretched too thin for another conflict, so here we are. And since they settled here, others have joined us. Some are escaped exiles, others just chose to leave Edan.
You don't think that Jorg could have been wrong in the first place?
No, never. You can't trust these separatists. They'll betray us sooner or later for sure. I'm telling you, this is just the beginning.
I can make sure Jorg stops denying his story.
You can? Do you think you can make Jorg stick to his original story? It's for the good of the city. So go to Jorg and make sure he doesn't talk. Either help jog his memory a bit, or make sure he stays quiet. I don't care which. It can never be said again that the Albs might be innocent.
Хорошо, что я не выдумал, что я...
Are you looking for something?
А, топай, я тут это... Сундучок. Ай, выходи отсюда. Пошел. Правильно. И уходи. На. Все? Нет, никого нет.
This is private property.
Ой, я кое-что придумал. Давай. Уходи. Уходи. Так. А ты иди сюда. Стой. Так, стой здесь. Никого не пускай. Все, а я пошел. Ха-ха-ха-ха-ха. Коварный план. Блять. 33. Вот этот. И вот этот. Нет, блять. Ваш пизи. Так, чё вкусно. Да.
What is it you want?
А я ничего тут это так.
Hey, you're new here in the city, right?
Yes, I've just arrived.
I thought so. I saw you come through the gate, you see? Anyway, I want to ask you something, if that's alright. Have you been to Idan recently? To the Berserker's city of Goliath, to be exact. A good friend of mine is still there.
Who's your friend?
His name is Kral. He's a guard at the Mana Shrine. At least, he was when I left. He thought he still had a chance to save his brother, Grimar, from the Alconver.
А, вот он с брательником воевался.
Kral is dead.
No. Shit. Maybe if I'd stayed... You know, I was even planning how I could... I had this feeling something bad would happen to him. First his brother and then him. A curse on all of Idan. And thanks anyways.
Tell me about your life in Idan.
Me? I was a worker at the pit. You know, I extracted alex from old machines so it could be transmuted into mana. I always wanted to join the Hooded Crows and learn the art of magic, but it wasn't to be. My parents forbade me from trying. My clan told me to stop trying. Not that any of that stopped me. And that's what got me banished. I stole mana from the shrine to try and learn magic myself. And I got myself caught. They sentenced me to exile in the Valley of the Damned, but I escaped. I'd seen the Dome City when I was sent on patrol, so when I left Idan, this was the place I thought of. And here I am.
I would like to learn Berserker magic.
Well, it's pointless asking me. I didn't manage to learn anything useful before I was exiled. You would have to join the Berserkers. I won't teach their magic to outsiders. But I don't know if I can recommend that in all good conscience. I left, after all. You will have to decide who you want to join.
Дамочка, ты не справляешься со своими функциями. Так, поставь, чтобы тут, блядь, охраняла, тут дверь никого не пускала.
Follow me.
All right.
Ага, значит, а я через тебя не могу пройти, да? Вот они могут. Ну ты молодец какой, а.
There's nothing for you here, so why don't you just leave?
Не свистнуть ничего от вас.
I will notice if anything goes missing, all right?
Куда к вам еще
Good, so the
вернемся?
whole heart of trade. And what's the world without trade?
So that didn't work.
I'm staying out of it.
Ружок какой-то у него валяется. Надо ночью, наверное, прийти. Попытаться свистнуть. Какой красавец. А, у него нет ничего. Таха. На нахрен. Бей, бей его. Мне страшно. Вставай, дамочка. Меня тут сейчас будут бить. Вот это да. Ты еще и огнем пуляешься. Ага, пошли отсюда нахрен. Злой. Мы с такими не дружим. Что за пусто-пусто? Ой, это-то. Ох ты, ёбать. И в жопу. Давай, пей скорее. Давай, давай, тетенька, домой. Воу. О. Тетя, давай бей его. Ой, ни хрена ты еще издалека бежишь, потому она. Да нахрен. Умри. Молодец. Нормально с него упало. Так, так, что тут? Всякая фигня. Ничего интересного. Давай, бери цветочек. Кто здесь? Так. Ой, не-не-не-не-не, вас что-то много, идите нахрен. Я что-то как-то передумал. Здравствуйте. И до свидания. Смотрите, ящерица, здесь люди, бейте их. О, блин, а здесь есть чем поживиться. Вот только люди тут злые. Идите нафиг, чё тут так много-то? Плевать. Так, вы же добрые, да, мужички? Ну да, вроде не добрые. Вау! Получил сраный ящер. Люди, там ящерица. А им походу пофиг. О, не надо меня это. Сука. Иди нахрен. Я еще думал, тут добрые мужички, а там разбойник написано.
I'd like to spend some time here when all this is over.
Так, мне вообще другую сторону надо. Дамочка, смываемся. Пускай они там сами решают. Ну, а может подождать и потом лут собрать с них. Все. Пускай сами с этим. Блин, конечно, у меня стрел мало осталось. Смотри, удочки, дамочка, давай за мной. Пускай он там сам тусит. Вовремя куда надо, точно. Грибочки. Ага, верно. Поняли, самый ящерица, факел. Там побежать, что ли? Сейчас здесь поднимусь. Поднимусь, что не поднимусь? Эй, блядь. О, стрелы. Мало, но сойдет. Так, мне надо куда-то наверх. Где-то наверху должен быть лук. Вот он. Ради чего все и затевалось. Так. Чё он там? Ого, ему силы надо 70. Ёперный театр. Да, мощно. Ну ладно, хрен с ним. Ой. Так, надо еще вот это, да, получается, почти все, да? Че начался? А, там ящик-то сраный, да. Не, что-то завучит что-то. Дамочка, давай сваливай. О, что-то страшно.
You won't get away with it. This is a nice place. You won't get away with that. Let's do this.
О, нет, вас много. Я один. Ну как один с дамочкой, но она хиленькая. О, мимо травки не могу пройти. Сука! Сраная травка. О, блять, там куча кабанов.
Close. Fight together.
Забурился где-то никуда. Ты на меня что ли там ругаешься? Ой. Пока мне вас не сделать. Так, прошу прощения. Нужно срочно прерваться.